Muy buenas, ¿qué tal? Estamos aquí, volvemos en Sherlock Holmes y vamos a continuar en tragedia en los Kew Gardens y que habían robado unas plantas o algo. Sí, estábamos aquí llenos de avispas. Vamos ya a los Kew Gardens a ver qué pasa, qué es esto.
Well, Holmes, here we are at the Royal Botanic Gardens. There's no doubt that this place is beautiful. But are you really intent on investigating the theft of the plants?
Yes, of course.
Vale.
Don't touch anything else, is that clear? Just go and get a bucket of fertilizer. And without turning it over this time. Good day to you, gentlemen. How may I help you? If you are here for a visit, please do come back on Sunday.
I am afraid that it cannot wait. My name is Sherlock Holmes, and this is my friend and colleague, Dr. Watson. We are investigating the theft of plants that took place here 5 days ago.
Hace
A
5
remarkable
días.
collection, I believe.
So you're the one in charge, eh?
A small favor for a friend. Now, to whom do I have the pleasure of speaking?
I am Martin Hamish. I am the Deputy Director of Kew Gardens. And that fellow yonder is Albert. He works here.
I am delighted to meet you. What can you tell us about the plants?
They were rare and exceptional plants. We presented them at our last exhibition. We haven't removed the stand yet. It is still in the large glass house. We only learned of their disappearance the evening after the exhibition, and nobody saw anything.
No doors were forced?
No, but I would imagine that for a thief it would be fairly easy to gain entry, for there are no guards here.
Well, if you
Joder.
don't mind, we will take a look. Now, you say that it is in the large glass house.
Yes, the one just behind me. Just a second, since Albert has nothing else to do. Albert, show these gentlemen where the exhibition was held.
How many people work here?
Only myself, but occasionally 2 students, Albert, whom you have met, and Miss White.
No sé quién es la
Here
señora
it is.
White.
This is the place where the stolen plants were exhibited.
Thank you. Is there something the matter?
Yes, there is. All right, the plants were valuable and rare, but it seems to me that the tragedy that took place here only 2 days ago has been entirely forgotten already.
What tragedy are you referring to?
The director of Kew Gardens.
¿Qué
Mr. Montague
cojones?
Dunn, he died here just 2 days ago.
We're very sorry. We were not aware. The two of you were good friends?
He was my father.
Oh dear. Our condolences. We should not be troubling you. Please do excuse us for the intrusion.
You say that he died here, in the large glass house.
Holmes?
Yes, just here, near the door to the colonial collection. He suffered a heart
Que
attack.
fue por algún veneno de una de las plantas o algo.
So suddenly. It was terrible. Excuse me, gentlemen, but I cannot remain
Tiene un
here.
corte en la barbilla.
If you need me, I'll be in the reserve. That's the room next to the front of the large greenhouse.
Of course, we understand.
Examina el escenario de la muerte de Dunn. Y decía yo, digo, o sea, roban unas plantas hace 5 días y salta más a la prensa que la muerte de este pavo hace 2.
The plants were here. All of them were stolen. Here is a list of the stolen plants.
Do not touch.
No. Ok.
According to Albert, this is where his father, Montague Dunn, was found
Sí, eso
dead.
está roto, muy hundido. A ver, un momento.
This sign is broken. Something heavy was dropped upon it.
Señor muerto.
Blood. Someone fell violently against this sign, and they were injured in the clash. Most likely a head wound. Soil. It should have come from a flower pot. The soil on the side of this flower shelf is the same as that on the ground. Fragments of a flower pot. It fell down here. This pot was broken fairly recently. A flower pot recently fell down from these shelves and was misplaced. The traces are thinner in some places. These boot marks are fresh. It appears as though someone was dragging their feet. The footprints reveal that someone staggered here. The door was smashed at shoulder height.
Ah, alguien
This
abrió
door handle is new. It was recently changed.
de una hostia con el hombro la puerta. Jamba.
The ensconce
Ah,
was
vale.
breached near the handle.
El marco o la
The
chisma
door
de
was
metal.
forced from the inside of the colonial collection room. The handle was changed afterwards.
I think we need to inspect the colonial collection room.
All the clues around here are quite suspicious. I need my imagination to make sense of it all.
Vestido contra la puerta. Un golpe contra la maceta. Caído sobre la valla.
This reconstruction reveals a disturbing fact. Montague Dunn damaged the door of the colonial collection room.
He was in a panic, or the door was locked. Was it an accident, or a murder then, I wonder? I think we need to inspect the colonial collection room.
Pues esta en la que estamos. Aquí ya... Ah, no. Había visto aquí cositas y tal. Digo, igual... No. Vale, quita. A ver.
These trees, with their roots in water, must originate from Louisiana.
¡Mierda!
These trees...
Ah, yes, the bayou. I remember our visit
Sí,
in the
que-
case of the Awakened.
Lol. Claro, digo, estoy mirando aquí, digo, ¿dónde viene?
Water lily greenhouse. According to this, they have light and moisture control in some parts of the building. Dry tropics.
Claro que no creo que haya ninguna prueba de momento.
These flower pots are beautiful. They are intended to be used for exhibition purposes. The symbol is not from Kew Gardens.
No es de los... Yo estoy mirando así un poco todo, estoy yendo muy en plan, venga, a la fiesta. A ver... Tal. Luego ya iremos un poco más... organizados. De momento estoy yendo...
There is a
Hostia.
smell of burning.
Un poco a lo loco. Maceta rota.
The symbol is not from Kew Gardens.
Me lo llevo. Máscara.
A protective mask. Someone set it alight, but it did not burn. A broom handle was half burned. The remains of a picture frame. The plants were set alight fairly recently. Some have not completely burned. A door handle? Why would anyone throw such a thing in the fire? The door handle to the colonial collection and that of the fireplace are made of the same material.
Este es el roto, creo. O igual no, pero... no sé, creo que sí. Vale, a ver. Por aquí, oh, mapa.
Colonial collection. Director's office, cloakroom, and laboratory. Palm house. Water lily greenhouse.
Aquí es donde cayó el pavo. Y esto es lo que teníamos que vigilar. Y nosotros nos hemos ido por aquí.
Dry tropics.
Mira, estamos ahí. Vamos al sistema de ventilación. Luego pasaremos por el semillero. Vivero. Sí, vamos, que lo que tenemos que investigar lo estoy dejando para el final, ¿sabes? O sea, muy bien.
A water tank. A ventilation system. It should regulate the temperature of the staff buildings. A ventilation system.
Punto de interés. Una cosita. Archivos. Archivos. Y archivos, joder. Vale.
Locked.
Mierda. Semillero.
House.
La puerta del semillero está cerrada. Vale. Viniendo por aquí. Este es otro mapa. Estoy exactamente... He rodeado el semillero. Quita. Siempre está en el puto medio.
Locked.
Vale, digo, sería muy estúpido cerrar solo de un lado.
Locked.
Joder. Una de dos. O lo vamos a desbloquear más adelante o me están diciendo de forma abierta... Concéntrate en lo que tienes que estar, subnormal. Oh. Hay un señor, pero claro. Quiero investigar.
Locked.
Antes de preguntar, quiero tener el máximo de información posible. Así que vamos a ver. Ah, claro, esto es el principio entonces. Vale, a ver. Pues a ver, por aquí es por donde me han llevado.
Can I help you, gentlemen?
No, déjeme en paz un momento. Déjeme a mi aire. Luego vengo a hablar con usted. Pero de momento déjeme un poco a mi aire, ¿vale? Vale, a ver. Ah, por aquí está. No, por aquí no. A ver.
What should we do next?
Calla.
According to this,
Sí. Aquí es donde estaba. Vale. Y esto es lo que tenemos que investigar. Que no le he hecho ni puto
half of the
caso.
colonial collection is absent. The smell is strong. It is a detergent.
Lasca.
This broken fragment was the result of a heavy blow. A fragment of marble, most likely chipped from a statue or sculpture. These windows were perfectly cleaned. Part of this greenhouse was emptied, and thoroughly clean.
Hmm.
This is one of the outlets of the ventilation system.
A ver. Colección colonial, perdón. Mermada, Dunn quedó atrapado. Quedó atrapado en la sala, forzó la puerta y murió en el invernadero. ¿Le tiraron alguna mierda por la chisma de ventilación? Practica la autopsia tal. La muerte es sospechosa. ¿Por qué forzó? ¿Por qué alguien limpió y vació la sala? ¿Fue una trampa o un simple accidente? Vale, sí, un momento, espérese. Uf, qué mal rollito me dan las plantas.
These plants come from all the territories of the British.
Esa sobre todo. Vale. Vale, a ver. Lo primero... Voy a ir a los archivos, lo primero. En Baker Street. Y voy a mirar a ver qué cojones... qué información saco. Luego le hago la autopsia y luego ya vengo a preguntar a los fulanos estos. A ver, en plan, oye, verás. Tengo dudas. A ver. Buscar plantas raras botánica. Ah, claro, coño, aquí. Arte, ciencias, tecnología, historia, medicina, botánica, joder. Vale. A ver, no coincide mi mirística fragrance, creo. No, voy a probar con venenosas. Estas plantas tienen una toxicidad similar, más o menos variable. Dionea carnivorus. Ahí está. Carlina inhibriare también. Floren diabólica también. Prunus setorrina también. Joder, Clonus otro. Hostia. También. Bibilis también. Pero si son todas. Solo las tres primeras son peligrosas para los humanos, en especial la Floren diabólica, bajo unas condiciones muy concretas. Cuando activa su mecanismo de defensa contra agresiones, disemina esporas letales. Pues querido, no busques más. Vale, buscar emblema de la maceta rota. Divino, si no me equivoco. El emblema... No, perdona. Arque y arquitectura aquí, a lo mejor. Escándalo en el divino gremio.
That is not the one I need.
Ah, vaya. Va, por Dios. Claro, es que aquí esto ya no... Ah, marcas y emblemas. Joder, claro, el divino gremio. El divino gremio académico para la veneración vegetal y la meditación. Los miembros del gremio adoran a Treguan, el rey Dios. El rey Dios. Las donaciones son generosas, buscan la pureza espiritual, librarse del materialismo.
The Divine Syndicate is not a supplier to Kew Gardens. Besides, there is no address here.
Buscar el emblema de la maceta de la exposición. El emblema indica que no pertenecen a la institución. Calavera y tibias, pues hombre, no. Suministros. Mira, justo, el jardín de Seymour, equipamientos y suministros para jardines. Somos proveedores de primera línea para sus necesidades en paisajismo, jardinería o madera. Amplia gama de arenas, tierras, abonos, macetas o cualquier cosa que necesite. Número 3 de Londres. Tengo todo, ¿no? Sí. Vale. Sí, bueno. ¿Cómo? Información, las tres... El proceso de dispersión del tóxico es difícil de provocar. Requiere un abono químico concreto. Estimulación natural y alimento. Unas orugas servirán a tal efecto. Información sobre las plantas robadas. 3 plantas robadas son letales para los humanos. Ah, hostia, esto cuando lo tenía yo. Bueno, no sé. Vale, pues voy a ir a Scotland Yard a hacerle la autopsia. A este señor. Que lleva 2 días muerto. Yo no sé con cuánto tiempo se les hace la autopsia a los cadáveres, evidentemente. Pero, o sea, no sé el tiempo que tiene que pasar,
I
pero
asked
lleva 2
Inspector
días.
Lestrade to take Montague Dunn's body to Scotland Yard.
It's ready for autopsy then.
Ajá. No, morgue. Salen efluvios o gases o algo.
First of all, let us carry out an external examination. There are no suspicious marks upon the chest. Let us finish our external examination so that we can proceed with the autopsy.
La cabeza, la cabeza. El golpe con la
There is an
maceta.
injury to the skull, most probably caused by the fall in the water lily greenhouse. The vessels and the pupil of the eye appear quite normal. The air from the lungs carries a faint floral aroma. No redness, stings, or bruises. Nothing suspicious here. Now, let us examine the internal organs.
Oh, yummy, yummy. El almuerzo. A ver, corazón. No, pulmones primero.
The lungs are congested and edematous.
Ah, vale, digo, ya está. Hostia.
The tissue on the inferior lobe of the right lung is damaged, most probably caused by toxins from an unknown plant. The liver is enlarged. It would seem that he was suffering from an alcohol addiction. The liver tissue is brown. There are no visible pathological signs. The heart's blood vessels show no pathological signs.
Te dijo que iba a ser por un infarto o algo así. Y no, parece que no.
The heart tissue shows no visible pathological signs.
El corazón está sanote.
The stomach tissues show no visible pathological signs.
Está en los pulmones todo.
There is a small amount of content. It appears that he breakfasted lightly, only a short while before his death.
Ahora le abrimos. ¿Qué desayuno? Ah, el intestino no me deja. Vale.
Suspicions have been substantiated. Montague Dunn, the director of Kew Gardens, died from poisoning. Plant poisoning, to be more exact.
You mean
Yes, it is murder.
Ajá.
we should inform Lestrade?
Yes, but do remember, Watson, that I discovered the murder. The challenge is mine.
El reto es mío.
The challenge, Holmes?
We need to locate that deadly plant. Such a perfect murder appeals to me.
Murder of any kind appeals to you. Is that all we need to do?
No, we also have the people working at Kew Gardens. Martin Hamish and the son of the victim, Albert Dunn.
And also Miss White, of whom we spoke with Mr. Hamish. Should we bring them all here for interrogation?
No, a few innocuous questions at Kew will suffice, as well as a discreet delve into their personal affairs. Yes, Watson, it is time now to open the doors.
Even
Vale.
those in the staff building. I suppose that is necessary.
We should also be concerned with the victim himself. After all, we don't know very much about Montague Dunn.
You're enjoying this already, aren't you?
More than a little.
Vale. Doom quedó atrapado. Envenenamiento. Doom fue envenenado. De que el asesino Herrera inhaló un veneno virulento de origen vegetal. Envenenamiento y plantas letales. Robo de asesinato. ¿No? Los asesinos deben ser que robaron... Los asesinos deben de ser los que robaron las plantas... Joder, no sé leer. Exóticas, incluidas las especies... No sé. De momento, sí. Pues vámonos.